We haven't done a get ready with me in a long time because I gotta admit, my skin has been doing so bad. I broke out in a rash from a very bad legal proceeding where I'm not allowed to talk about it now. So many people have contracts on me that I realize he who must not be named is how I must communicate. And that can refer to a lot of people. And I think the funniest part is I can make memes about he who must not be named and live a life of Harry Potter fantasy and basically dissociate from all of my real life problems. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I usually put on after showering when my face has a big rash on it. Okay, so we're all ready. I like holding it instead of mounting it because I can actually zoom in. We like the zooming feature. So what I usually do now is I actually try to leave my hair down, and I only like to apply product where my skin is showing. I want the rest to breathe. So I'm going to show you the products that I usually use right after showering. So here's what I usually use in the morning. I try to follow this pyramid, which is dailies and as needed. So if there's not sun, I'm not going to use sunscreen because actually there's more chemicals. I use oil to naturally protect my skin. But right now it's really itchy, so I'm gonna put rose water to calm it down. And then this new dermatologist in LA that I'm seeing has this rosacea cream with green pigment, and it actually neutralizes the red because the green and red are opposite on the color wheel, which I like. And then because I didn't shower today, but I kind of exercised, I'm gonna spray my hairline and where there's bacteria on my body with this witch hazel and salicylic acid spray. It basically kills bacteria naturally through plants. And it doesn't have baking soda or other chemicals. So that's all I'm using. And then I usually top it off with my favorite fermented organic lotion. Yes, this cost $22 million to make. Stanford-led founder that raised $22 million to launch this, I think, in 2006. Okay, so I rubbed everything on my face. I can't really do it with one hand. And then I usually spray rose water. In fact, when I'm driving and I get tired, I spray it and I wake up. Like, good morning, world. It's like sweet roses hit my face. It's like so romantic. And then this, I usually just kill bacteria around my hairline. So really just, if I do it too close to my eye, that actually stings. And I don't like to do it here. The skin's too thin. I realize I actually have a rash. I sprayed it here. I got a rash. Science rocks. So my favorite thing now, instead of rubbing with just my hands, I get my little Ibiza-based amethyst stone roller I discovered at Dr. Mike Hyman's clinic. So I just roll it like this. He wrote a book called Forever Young. I was like, I think I want that as a handle or a domain. Sounds expensive. We like expensive things. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm on this new messenger app and I finally got my favorite handle. I have a dream. So good. I was like, I've been waiting for an app where I'm early enough to actually have a dream. This is it. And I'm going to post all my biggest dreams on it. And I realized you can charge people to listen, and if people want to hear my dream, you can't sue me or file a restraining order. They're paying. They're opting in and paying money to hear it. The best protection. We're back with our show. Cricket's not here today, so I'm gonna get him later. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to get ready in the morning. So, just showered. I need to put on my contact lenses because I can't see. I usually lose my phone. So in my search algorithm, these are the things I use most frequently, and I move forward less. So contacts I use once a day. So right actually the back. So I start my day at the back. And as I go through, I use more of the stuff here, like clips and a little bit of makeup as I touch up. But this is the most important. But I would think the most important would be at the front. So I used to actually have it at the front, but then I would fiddle more in the back. So it's like, is it a FIFO algorithm or a LIFO? That's what I think about. When I get ready in the morning, I think about algorithms. And I actually have friends that do the same thing. We usually talk about it. Let's get into the details. I put on my stem cell serum. So this is an all organic fermented stem cell serum, 3 ingredients. It's 50% stem cells, and the rest is but I can't pronounce things, but I can write them out. Lactobacillus ferment makes a healthy bacteria to restore lost bacteria. If you know anything about thermodynamics, every system needs to be in balance. When you have bad bacteria like acne, you need good bacteria like probiotics and prebiotics to balance out the system. After I put that on, I usually do that every day because I've been doing a ton of facial work to re-texturize my skin, which is why everyone's like, it looks so nice and smooth without makeup. Because I hired a surgeon to sand my face off professionally, friends. I actually filmed it and I launched it, and then nobody watched it, and I deleted it because it actually was getting rated as like violence and gore on TikTok. The stem cell serum has a matte finish. I notice it's kind of like a makeup primer. When I put it on, I don't have any shine. I really like it, to be honest. Then I have to add a green cream. I don't actually remember the main ingredients in this one because it's all medical terms that I'm not as familiar with. But it's called Quassia amara wood extract. That worked better than I thought. Okay, this music is a little too high energy. Hey Siri, next song! Watch, here we go. Okay, so when people like me work on Siri's language algorithms, technology like that happens. Because we got the AirPods and the audio engineering team to pick up better lossless audio signals. Anyways, this is helping with the redness on my face. I have a rash from too many toxic men and lawsuits, of threats of lawsuits from you must not. Okay, so you can see so much more red when you zoom in. Of course, when you zoom in, it's gonna be redder. It's already red. So when you maximize surface area over volume, you get a bigger ball, but that's lighter weight. Does anybody understand positive and negative inverse relationships? I think I'm gonna have to start covering these basic physics principles with lower sounding music. We need Mozart. Hey Siri. Okay, so we changed onto our background Marshall speaker. It's more diffused, so it actually sounds better. Amazon, $129. That's the only purchase I bought on Amazon. Because when I have an Amazon account, I buy things I don't need. So I only use friends' accounts, and I buy embarrassing things like speakers and hotspots and burners, grill burners. We like to burn things. Well, my friend said when you give away things, you're passing on your karma, so don't give away things and burn them. So I was like, what happens when I donate money or all my clothes, which I regularly do? Am I passing off bad karma? This is why I usually play my favorite song. Hold on. Here's my little stadium station. So watch this. I like how the volume I actually push up like this. Then to go back, you actually hold it. So you use time as a resource input variable. Watch this. Hallelujah. I don't actually know the lyrics. I just say hallelujah. That's how it makes me feel. It's easy. Oh, wait, we're past the chorus. Okay, so we can only solve this when our fibromyalgia is not high because my hands tremble too much. But I met this fake lawyer that thinks he can solve this. He can't. I realized he wasn't intelligent enough for me to hire. If you can't solve Rubik's Cube, I can't work with you. back to the final step of the show. I add my light face oil. This one has green tea extract, and it kind of helps depuff any swelling in my face because I've been drinking, because I've been going out on dates with men that make me feel uncomfortable. So I have to drink alcohol so I feel less uncomfortable. Otherwise my hands start shaking and my body starts twitching and I start having a seizure because I'm scared. I usually follow up by doing my favorite body cream, which is actually this body oil. It's olive oil. It's so good. So today, me and the Audi have decided to break up because I have gotten my mom a new Lexus. That's right. I'm going to try to put on my new American Express if it gets declined because I haven't used it. Well, we got the backup Alaska card, and if that fails, we got another backup called the Visa from Wells Fargo, and if that backs up, we got the Amazon card, and if that backs up, we got the wire, and if that backs up, we got the cashier's check, and if that still fails, Mom, I will go to the bank with private security and get the cash. Because I told my mom when I made $1 million I'd get her a car, and that was so many years ago, and quite frankly, I've bought millions of dollars of fucking luxury cars, and as a bad Asian parent, as a bad Asian child, sorry, not parent, I should have honored my elders more, but my mom, when I cut her a check to buy a car, this car, back in 2019, she said no. You know why? She said, you go use it on yourself, and my mom was a good mom. So now we're going to the Lexus. I've been here so many effing times. This is why we don't like Porsche and Audi. They're too. Ding dong! We just got Mom her car. I'm trying. Okay, this flickering screen has driven me crazy. It's in all of them. I think they're spying. I think everybody's spying. Alright, let's take her home. Congrats, Mom. I'm sad it took me this long to help you get a new car. Quite frankly, I should have done this 6 years ago. I'm a prick. Don't worry, Mom. I'm getting better at things. Saturday night in Mom's Lexus. We have no dinner plans. In fact, we haven't eaten food in 24 hours. Uh-oh. We napped. We had a good time. What's it like to be an asset manager at work? Dealing with cars and lawsuits. Look at this little guy. He's saying, We're package deal. Package deal, mama.